back. There are a massive number of crosswords in my crossword in tray. So the only honourable thing to do is to do some crosswords every day and stream it here in front of my Andre Vida posters. And what is that poster? Oh, that's Canal. It is Andre Vida. Very good film. I've got Seijun Suzuki film over there as well, and Harakiri. It's a very good Japanese samurai film. Go beyond the Kurosawa and you'll find some real gems out there in the Criterion collection and beyond. Alright, you didn't come here for me to talk about that. Let's do a concise puzzle from a few weeks ago. Hurrah! Alright, this is a concise tentative bite. Nibble, rubber, eraser, allowing some chance of victory. Skin on bacon is a rind, wild dog is a dingo, 4 score is 80, approval, large concert venue, arena, movie is a film, Strachan, it's Michaela Strachan, isn't it? Lead to inevitably, enter territory by force is invade, chewed upon, ignored, edge of a payment is curb, in your face Americans. From a country is Yemeni, brought up is bread, fruit dessert, banana split, St. Helena, capital Jamestown. Hello, Liari, you're back. Makeup 4 is a tone, mathematical chart is a graph, quick, nimble, azalea, nourish, feed, penny or farthing is a coin. Winnable, allowing victory. Approval is assent. Need to is entail. There we go, 6th of 451. Wasn't as fast as Magoo, wasn't as fast as Moan. How depressing that go quite quick. Were they blogging it? You see, they were going really fast. I was talking my way through it. That's got to add a few milliseconds onto the time. But generally, I would say that I'm pretty happy with a 76-second concise solve. Now, but what is the Nina? I see the Nina. So if you look from the top left-hand corner here, you probably can't see my cursor, but it would be pointing there if I knew how to make that happen. You've got giant, the G at the top, G-I-A-N-T, and then in the bottom corner you've got panda, giant panda, and then in the other diagonal from top right to bottom left you have B-E-A-R-I-N 9. So bear in mind the giant panda. And yeah, the grid is black and white, which is also suggestive of a giant panda. How could it not be? Alright, QC for Tuesday, March the 26th. On the move, choose minute to see affluent area. Looks like a big anagram, and indeed it is. The home counties of all the stockbrokers live in London. Run in preliminary contest, displaying courage. Heart, a heat with an R in it. Church official using road and metro for a change. That looks like an anagram. Looks like moderator, though I didn't know that was a church official. Fleece party over allowance payment. Condoration. Con something ration. Contori ration. What's a party? Conbash ration. Come back to that. Latest news at university. Daughter 8. Up. Daughter 8. Holiness confused with Satan in 2 biblical books. Thessalonians. That's quite a good discover. Somewhat horrendous death. Hidden in horrendous we have end. Rapid blast from Hooter is sneeze. Playing organ in church. Is it bliss? Poet initially underappreciated you in a den. Dresden, China. Tar is a sea dog. Jolly Jack Tar. One cardinal crossing river shows some guts. intestine. 199 is a cardinal number. Ah, yes, I haven't been doing it. Well, you've finally caught me, but I haven't been doing it for a long time, so that's probably why. Alright, some ball at Headingley, hidden in ball at Headingley, we get a Turner or a lathe. Conside ration, a side is a party, that'll do. Breather needed, lung. After pubs, Scotsman, 2 bars, bar. Rag and bone. Rib is a word meaning to rag as in tease. Detective inspectors fail to notice miss. Women needs long time. Grasping point. Book open, fantastically intense. Long ones are quite hard. This looks like libido. Absorbing material from time. Issue. Bowl as seen in bin. Beginning to search Irish gentleman's address. Don't think Sig is address. Playing organ in church. Is it bliss? Ingroa. Oh, I don't know. Is this Agnes? Ages grasping north. Yes, it is. Book open. Fantastically intense. Could be an anagram of intense. Open. What's open? Frankenstein. Frank is open. Yes, it is. Gentleman's address is Sir. Ignorance is indeed bliss. It's slacking off. I've been on holiday. Not so only 16th this time. I don't think I will have done particularly well. These ones. Jason did that in 2 minutes 13. That's very good. Moan not far behind here. Mayfair. Safest took over 3 minutes, and he's the strongest Australian solver, just as I may be the strongest American solver. I don't know. Strongest solver of the London Times who lives in America. I may be able to claim that for myself. Alright. That one yet? I need to do this one. Yes, this is right. Slacking off. Oh no. Secrets split into specific parts. Discreet, discretion, discreet, no, discreetly. I don't know. Governing body that defines regime. Diet. Perhaps geeky stores beginning to restrict part of service. Geeky, nerdish. I don't know. Realize I've developed stabbing pain. Evident. You're welcome to stay with me. Be my guest. What remains of biblical figure in church? Conservative member, conservative limb, go to summit is climb. Mindless individuals, relative mostly. That's aren't eating a tomato, or tomato, should I say? Oh, gotta catch myself before I say tomato all the time. Union in which labour's involvement is soon expected. That's a cryptic definition of a shotgun wedding. Whose brain is smaller than the name suggests? Big head? No. Why would that be big head? Perhaps geeky. Into SF. Stores beginning to restrict part. Into IT. That's quite fun. Secret split into several parts. Classified, I guess, is a word for secret. Fat head is got a small brain. Turnover of business centre failing to complete transaction. Able to recover quickly. Seems like that would be elastic. Cook had advanced. Doctor is a cook. Ship's doctor is the ship's cook. Daily Mail's first objectionable attempt to curry favour. Char is a daily. M is Mail's first. Objectionable is offensive. Confront Dean concealing universities. Face veil. Is a veil a dean? I guess it is. Where one may be prone to interrupting play, to interrupting fun. Struggle to accept case for tenure is satisfied. Imagine being pretty having lost pounds. Imagined. Jeremy is quite good, isn't he? I'm not going to. It's an anagram of dial. Risk you reportedly run after coming last in race. Knowledgeable writer who wrote nonsense. That's Lear and a reverse Den. What Walt Disney did for living. Animate. Cutters heading off vessel. I was going to say that's an etch, but maybe not. Let liberal and moderate meet. Moderate is ease. Cutter. Cutter. Why is that not coming? Loveless couple become confused and talk. Okay, loveless couple is 2. Adults become confused. Sick patient, naive doctor upset in to some extent. Does Jeremy go to the Times Championship? He should do. If he does, I'll buy him a drink, and if that isn't enough incentive, I don't know what is. Somewhat sour attitude, initially tainted cult idea. Acidulate? I feel like... oh, I don't like that, but it might be right. Imagined. Must be relic, is a biblical figure inside the Roman Catholic Church. Business supporting auditors view. Suspect cheery rat of this treachery. Realize I've developed stabbing pain. Achieve is to realize ache with I've in it. Imagine being pretty having lost pounds. Imagine being pretty fairly without the L. Okay. Risk you reportedly run after coming last in race. Risk. What was this? Struggle to accept case for tenure is satisfied. Contented? Struggle. Why is that right? Case for tenure is TE. Contend. Oh God. Sick patient, naive doctor upset to some extent. Deviant. Nothing sick about deviants. My favourite friends are deviants. Risk this looks like venture, adventure. Regular temperature, heat, event. Form of reconciliation for antagonists in Hamlet. Settlement? Hamlet is a settlement. This one, cutters heading off vessel. Okay, cutter. Not an eager. Well, cutter has its header off. Okay, so that's, yeah, sorry, I was doing it the wrong way around. That is a ewer heading off a hewer. 28. Rubbish. Alright, who are real there? Any of these guys real? Moan is real. 4 minutes 20. God, I'm so terrified of that man. Magoo on 4:38. Jason on 4:46. Yeah, you're not going to get to the top 3 of the Times Crossword Championship if you are if you're getting under over 5 minutes. No cookie for me, or indeed biscuit. I've been doing Duolingo recently, Welsh Duolingo, don't know why, and my favourite thing in it so far is it says the word busgedi is biscuits, and it has in brackets cookies, because so that Americans don't think busgedi, those are the things you eat with chicken, which of course are not really biscuits by any sane judgment. Oh, Moan doesn't go. Yeah, sometimes Jason doesn't go because, I don't know, the rumour is a sane person with a family life and he respects it. And I'm getting stared at evilly by someone whose life has been much diminished by the amount of time I spend doing crosswords. Moan, he's definitely been there, but he didn't go this time. I thought his train just didn't cooperate this time. Maybe Jason sometimes prefers family life over crosswords. Moan sometimes turns up, and he does very well when he does turn up, but he doesn't do quite as blazingly well as he seems to do on here, and that's good. That's good for me. That's good for me. All right, Wednesday. We'll do at least one more day. See how we feel. Concise. Oh, there must be many. Enrico Caruso. Abducted Nap. Undead Monster. Zombie. Garden Invertebrate Slug. Anxious. Luncheon Meat Spam. Hardworking Person. I don't know. Toiler. Trojan. Civil Discontent. Unrest. Book of Church Songs. Maybe a hymnal. Crude model of a public figure. Effigy for the burning. Post-Roman period. Dark Ages maybe? Games tile. Double-sized wine bottle is a Magnum. Let's try William Wormsworth. Games tile is a domino. That's better. Calculate, compute. Oratory. Thumbs up. Part of the small intestine, the duodenum. Pitifully miserable is wretched. Progressive changes. Let's try Trojan. I like that better. Reformer. Niagara is a river as well as a waterfall. Submicroscopic. They're called. What are they called? Scruff of the neck. A sign. Anxious is nervy. Viruses. Nope. Well, I have to know this one. Principality of Monaco. Not Monaco, Monaco. Where the Monegasques come from. I should have a Kickstarter to get me back to the Times Championship and say if you don't all fund me $5, then I will not give the cup back. And that'll be a huge scandal. So we could probably get the cup back without me. I'll probably go and strong arm it from my kids who are currently looking after it. I think they're keeping it in a very damp room, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't tarnish it, because it's just in the dining room, but it seems a bit cold in there to me. Alright, let's do a cryptic crossword. That's what we need. Did I just do one? No, I didn't. Alright, modicum of news ultimately of importance. Legal right to stock new bedding. Linen, lean with N in it. Way Republican president, that is Ike. I like Ike. Pointless giving up one's commercial vehicle. Vain, -1. Helicopter say used by good participant in shoot. Suggestion to leader exhibition move stealthily. Pen. Pigeon. Sadly I spoilt an artist's materials. Looks like an anagram. I spoilt Anne. Huge Australian bird's tail not seen on stone. Ooh. In this way, delicate fabric brings comfort. Boredom in French island. Doesn't work, does it? Oh, in is E-N. Okay, in French. Teacher in biblical story deserving forgiveness. Drooling of one covered by divine deliverance. Salivation. Bristle is lawn. Fruit foreign to a glen. Tangelo. Stopped working on indicator board perhaps. Southeast is the Kent area of England. Person drawing small catch with copy out letters from scribe. Emperor in France. Asian plant in European town. ultimately. Trendy exploit, indeed. Question a graduate south of a Jordanian port. Aqaba is in Jordan. Writer's book supporting Nib modicum. News ultimately. Smattering, yes. Mattering is of importance. Helicopter say used by good participant in shoot. Oh dear, I don't know if I know what some of these are. Suggestion to tip to E. The HE is His Excellency or Governor. Aster in EN. Oh, I read that as Australian bird, and that's why I couldn't get it. The first thing I thought of was rock. I thought, it's not Australian. In this way, lace. Teacher. Don in parable. Stop working. Resist. Resign. On is re-sign as an indicator board. Egg beater. Yeah, again, I really feel like I used to do these in well under 3 minutes usually. Where did you get stuck? I'm curious, what's the hard one here? I thought resign was quite, well, maybe it isn't. Is there a hard one here? Egg beater, I thought that was sort of EG, used by good. Oh yeah, beater, no. I don't know if anything's hard here. They've got longer words in them now. Aqaba, no. That's come up in Crosswords before. Once it comes up once. Alright, so Wednesday. It's quite fun that you guys all have times for these puzzles and I can compete against them. June Table, yes. I used to know who June Table was. No, she's good, isn't she? Does she do some folky stuff? There's a Mount Tabor in Portland, and probably named after her. Probably not named after her. No, I've done this one, haven't I? Wednesday, cryptic. Okay. Aqaba, that DH Lawrence. Beetle across motorway, then cut corner. Up till now, ground has turf. Thus far is an anagram of has turf. Rating small lake. Rating is again a Jolly Jack Tar. Tarn. American tangles with favorite. Who's defeated in this? US tangled up with pet. Always manage without party backing. Core fails. Countermeasures. Fails. Bird from cold latitudes, longing to shelter in widow's house. Penguin. What kind of penguins are there? I can't remember. Small offence, tearing end off. Is this crime minus E? Burrow's innermost part, hard to get to the end. Burrow earth, heart with the H moving to the end. Perhaps Edwin receives 2 papers with currently moving material. That's complicated. Hello! People have come to see my my stream. Well, that's good. I'll have to up my game a little bit. Flag, something wicked in light measure. Once, okay, flag is a standard. Hello, Raiders. Yes, welcome. Candle is something wicked. Doing pretty fast work here, but it's harder. Wednesday's hard enough. Being very negative, a couple relax, dropping pill. At worst, a 2 rest minus E for pill. Highly unlikely. Oh no, well, yeah. I meant to be some kind of champion, but I don't feel like it after taking 3 weeks off. Highly unlikely. Meal opportunity for Miss Spratt. Jack Spratt could eat no fat. His wife could eat no lean. Is this a dowitcher? That's a bird. I don't know why that would be. Okay, itch in dower. Is dower a widow's house? I don't know. Solicitor's heartless motto to be in credit. If you cad, you solicit. An adage is a motto. Make that heartless. We put it in CR for credit. Beetle across motorway. I don't really know what a chamfer is, but that's a chafer beetle across M for motorway. Drinking again. Dower is a widow's house. Well, I've never. Drinking again, the ordinary failing. What's this? Always for good. Manage, forgo, manage without. Party backing is reversed. Do. Anger in country reduced by good people. Is in becoming older, aging. Lynn possibly getting mean. Vera Lynn. She's a famous Lynn. Maybe as famous as Jeff Lynn. Maybe not. Precious metal men found at a market once. Is this? Yeah, AG is silver. OR is other ranks. Men in the army. Fierce noon getting in the shade. Shade could be a lot of things. Congratulated but not initially promoted. Promoted. Raised, praised could be congratulated. Denied being age 10. Wrong daughter. Anagram plus D for daughter. Anger. Indignation. India reduced by G plus G for good plus nation for people. Time when you can't work spent in bed. Joggers in mass regularly visited Exmoor Golf Club. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's hard. Moved sinuously without shirt at first or anything else. That's snaked minus the first letter of shirt to make naked. Give an example of an Arab with a very conceited attitude. Probably Omani. E.g. giving an example of time when you can't work spent in bed. Do I know it? Gardening leave. Yes, I'm on gardening leave. Does anyone go on gardening leave instead of video game leave? I think video game leave is what I probably do. Mold is a ramekin. It's anagram of Menkia. I still don't know what this is. Joggers. Memoranda are joggers. We'll work out why later. Losing temper in the year you died. Anno. Splashed by wet earth, runs for meters, red-faced. That's muddy, but you replace the M with an R. Runs for meters there. Anno ye died. Kerberos say pops up in Hades. Kerberos is a dog. Reverse that to get God. Being dirty, one in grimness. Fierce and in violet. Okay, what's going on here? Perhaps Edwin. Is that Druid? If it's Druid, this is going to be Driftwood. Rehydration. Oh, it's an anagram of the ordinary. That's very nice. Corpse fails countermeasures. Corp could be R-E-M-E, in fact, dies. Okay. Whew. Whew. 6:20. All right. How does that compare to the actual goodbye? Magoo coming in at 7 minutes on that one. He probably was doing it in the bath, to be fair, because that's the kind of guy he is. He doesn't mind. Moan did it, of course, in under 4. He always does. Jason did it in 5:39. Oh, Aphis did it. Oh, I don't feel so good anymore. But it just goes to show that maybe Magoo doesn't understand the concept of gardening leave either. How long have I been streaming for? I guess I shouldn't end just yet if there's a few people come to watch. As you all leave, I will also sidle out. accordingly. Okay, Thursday. The concise. Let's go. US term for a lift. Elevator. Ha! Can't fool me. Climax. Conservatives are the Tories. Bedtime is when you go to sleep. Lipids are fats. Okay, let's. Against the law is illegal. Examinee. Is this Violet? Oh, I thought I was being clever there. It's going to be an Esther then. Sully, taint. Rosary is prayer beads. Sixfold, sextuple. Small folded pastry. Let's try and turn over. Naturally, it could be starlet. Oh no, what have I done? Common water bird. The mute swan. This is a maisonette. Aberration. Sierra Leone, of course. Hopping. Glazed opening, probably a window. Eyelid. Savior, Redeemer. Prior to is before. Owned. And flower. Five's not terrible, but Mr. Gris. I'm tied with Mr. Gris there. There we go. Everyone coming in about 124. Oh, it's a bit vain of me to call this this streaming sequence Quicksolver, because if I do something very slowly, I'll have to change it to Snail Solver or something. But currently, I believe I'm going fast enough to merit such an appellation. Sounds and smells. So noises, noises. Women having ideals, sheltered ladies. Valuable park in very holy surroundings. Head of science to take up chair. Take up is eat, maybe? I don't know. Skillful band or society regularly appearing. Every second letter of band or society. Information concerning class Gen Re. Reading or writing perhaps in each period. Old picture used in, Psycho, 1960, Alfred Hitchcock. Various roads set to be overhauled. Sorted, an anagram of road set. An advantage being endlessly luxurious. Plush minus C. Odds son, odds on. Last month, deck. Arthur Dent, F prefix son, that's beautiful, I really like that. Arthur Dent, F for prefix, sidekick and hitchhikers. Valuable park. Park is wreck in pious. Swine, that's a boar. It's a homophone of a boor. A boar, no, homophone of a boar, not a boor. You know what I mean. Remove, dislodge is an anagram of dog sled. I, kaput goes vast heater. Gas stove. R is a reading or writing. Hence, lid, so lid. Hustle, anagram of sleuth. Wretched. Land found by swan swimming with boat. Botswana. After long time, clubs in New York. Extremely grasping relations in truth. Verity, not verily. Bemoan, lame New Testament. Journalist having war with D, King Edward. Attempts. Accepts. Y on the bus. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. That's another really good clue. Not, no T, every other note in the scale. Without room. W-O-R-M. Two. Oh! Yes! My absolute nemesis. Don't know where everyone else was. I mean, that's a very good time by him. I don't want to do today's. I want to do old ones. Here we go. Okay, Thursday. We just did that one, right? No, that wasn't too hard. Sure, you did that very fast. I've done this one. I've done the cryptic yet. I'll call it a day after this one. I'm feeling a little bit achy, and everyone's looking like, yes, we are leaving. Grabbed time to acquire Asian city. No. Impulsive military assistance cracking. Well in need of case or grip. Did dock area cross delta. And I'm coming a comeuppance here. Future of gents retailers. Spur for one, mostly departed. Egg, e.g. gone. Okay, finally on the board. Glad as bed. Anagram of saddlebag. Arab nation reversed. Hold on island. Did dock. Is this abridged? Crosses bridge, yes. Well endowed. All. This isn't today's, is it? Not working to resolve complaint. Lack of fur mostly on a large puppet. No something on AL. Hide from attack on small family. Shelter with which to put up one in need. Misbehave in front of pet food store. This is a good one. Grabbed, okay, that's taken around Tashkent, capital of Uzbekistan. Unlikely I felt that this might be wicked. Yeah, it is a tough one, isn't it? What's this one? Arab. Is it Kuwaiti? Oh, nation reversed is UK backwards, okay. 2 centuries back, hotel becoming Nick. H turns into something. Well endowed, that seems hard. Old nurse, have my pill that we must dissolve. This lady. Oh, nurse. It's an anagram of had my pill that we. Lady with the lamp. I felt that is ow. So tall is an unlikely story. Well endowed. Oil rich. 2 centuries back. Hotel. C and ton are 2 centuries. We reverse those and put them in front of H for hotel. Worried about brief to offer one present. Attendee, one present. Hospital department. Personnel, half in need of case. I don't know what that is, but it seems like grip would be in thrall. Not exactly a shock for one getting behind. Supporter, not exactly a circa or C. Here is a shock. Means to convey fuel policy after tweet. Means to convey. This is tough. Hastiest bowling to become sterile. Aseptic. Simple anagram. Future gents. Retailers. Impulsive military, it's an ADC. Means to convey fuel, pipe. Pipe is to eat, birds pipe, I suppose they do. Feature of gents, a chain, you flush the gents with a chain. State of an American boxer in capsized craft. I feel like it's going to be an American state, is it? Arkansas? Doesn't make sense. Stone got in your way at morning ramble's end. Amethyst. Thy street, yeah, thy street at the end of. Hide from attack. I feel like this is attack, is go at. Can't think of a word for. Oh, goat skin, small kin. Okay, that's sort of hide, yeah. I was like, why is a goat hole somewhere where you would hide? Shelter with which to put up one in need. Don't know. Nancy's friends going on to make lace. Okay, make lace is tat. Nancy is in France, so we've got tat ami. Not working to resolve complaint. Don't know. Lack of fur. No mink on a large. One's obliged by old townsperson to be silent. Tacit. Praises. Late piece for penny returning. Extols. Slot. Is it tacit? I don't get. Oh, tar is one's obliged. I guess a sit could be an old townsperson. Yeah, state intervening in divorce, arguably with no questions. Condition is a state. Not working to resolve complaint. Not test tube. Star still having all-round appeal. Shelter with which to put up one in need. Haven with which to reversed. Declare vest to have shrunk after spinning a few. Clear vests. Australia? That is a state, I suppose. Ali in a something. Misbehave. Play up. I guess a layup is a store. How does that work? Declare vests to have shrunk. Oh yeah, it's hidden reversed in declare vests. Star still having all-round appeal. Still is a pick. SA is sex appeal. Speaker I think is a star. Shoemaker's form is a last. As visiting the GP, so just this one. Not working to resolve complaint. Not working. Not working to resolve complaint. Not working. Rest cure. It's literally a cryptic death. Alright, that was hard. That was hard. 27. Very similar time to Mr. Gris. Jason did that in 4.5 minutes, very good. Magoo did that in a good time. Don't see Moan, but we just took the day off. Alright, well that was fun. Thank you for crashing in and watching me get back on the horse. Sort of halfway up the horse. I'm like, I've got one foot in the stirrup and my head sort of dragging along the ground. But I can envisage a world in which I am once again on the horse, and hopefully by October, if that's when the Times Crossword Championship is on, I will be able to go back and defend my crown with at least some modicum of dignity. Alright, well, I've got a huge backlog to work through, which will take me weeks and weeks. So I guess I will be back again tomorrow. Lovely to see you, Liari and Final, and anyone else who hasn't already decided this is not for them. But yes, we will be doing some more time scripted crosswords tomorrow, and possibly some other things. We've got a lot of listeners to catch up on. It'll happen. Alright, thank you for watching. See you all later. Bye bye. How does this thing get switched off?